Just crusade comes for you and of your father, of your people, for all the lives you've stolen.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas. When my days have come to an end, you shall be king.
Hello everyone and welcome to a very special celebratory live stream celebrating the imminent launch of World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic, set to debut in just about a month's time. The pre-patch actually went live today. And to celebrate, we're actually already in the game because there's an ongoing beta where you can play and explore everything Northrend has to offer, at least in its first phase of the expansion, back when it launched originally.
Almost its entirety, I think.
So here in the studio, here at Game Reactor, we have myself, Magnus. I'm the editor here at the site, and I'm joined by Lasse.
That's me. Hello, everyone.
First off, Lasse, can you perhaps share sort of your favorite memory from Wrath of the Lich King?
Oh man, where to begin? Lich King was probably my expansion. It's the expansion that came out when I started playing. So I mean, this is sort of feels like a homecoming for me. I mean, I have so many great memories, like raiding with friends. Shout out to Lulmul, Mojasmo, and Malto. Hey guys, love you.
Bringing the gang back together.
Bringing the gang back together, which is what it's all about these days, I think. So yeah, hunting the time-lost proto-drake in the snow peaks as well. I mean, I've spent numerous hours just standing there waiting for this elusive mount to spawn for me. So yeah, a lot of great memories. But what about you, Magnus? Because I know that you played during this time as well.
Yeah, I played during this time. This time in sort of my World of Warcraft career, I was sort of coming off of Burning Crusade, where I was very, very serious about everything, and it was like played like a huge part in my life, I would say, as my hobby.
Right.
But still, I found a way to create a raiding guild with a couple of friends, and we actually did the first opening kind of raid instances. I was always a big raider, not that much like PvP or questing and that stuff. It was all about the end game, getting loot and standing in Orgrimmar or Dalaran or wherever you were, showing off. And so it was Ulduar, it was the revamped Naxxramas, it was like, I can't remember, it was like Vaults of Archaon, and there was also Trials of the Crusader. So I kind of played loosely throughout the expansion, but had great memories from those raid instances. I think that Wrath had some pretty awesome raids going back to...
I think we can all agree that Wrath had some of the best raids.
Great mechanics and a lot of lovely aspects to it that we unfortunately can't experience outright today. We're starting like pretty soft at level 70. But the thing is, we are not just starting ourselves. We actually have brought a party with us, because what better way to experience a new Wrath of, or new expansion launch, essentially, or going back to an expansion launch, without a full party of able players who can take you through dungeons and the like. So let's first off bid a great World of Warcraft welcome to Oscar Dronjak from the band Hammerfall. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, about this, but I'm so very, very excited.
Oh, that's great to hear. I'm sure we'll do fine. We've set up a party so that we each and every one can sort of be carried by one another. That's the camaraderie spirit that we're looking for here. So, Oscar, can you perhaps sort of tell us a bit about your relationship with World of Warcraft? Have you been playing the game throughout your life, basically?
I played it for a little while, let's say about 15 years ago, maybe. It was my friend Jesper was playing this incredibly much. I mean, he was playing day and night all the time, and I tried it out just because he liked it so much. And that's basically my only experience playing the game. I remember very little. to be honest. But it looks very familiar. That's really the best part of it so far. That's why I'm a little bit nervous because I don't want to make any mistakes and make you think I'm an idiot or something.
Well, we don't think you're an idiot. I'm sure everyone kind of it's also one of the key sort of marketing aspects of Wrath of the Lich King is sort of bringing the gang back together. I think that's also the general cue of the classic launches is that it's about those lapsed players bringing them back and experiencing the nostalgia of kind of feeling home in World of Warcraft, which is an odd thing to say about a digital landscape, but it's been that you can say you played it a little bit 15 years ago kind of speaks to its legacy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's incredible that a game has lasted this long and is this popular still after so many years. I mean, that was even the first year. I don't know what the first year was, maybe 18 years ago or something. When did they launch the first one?
Coming up on 20-year anniversary.
It's absolutely insane, and it looks. I mean, obviously they've expanded it and added things to it, but it still looks incredibly familiar, even if you log into World of Warcraft retail. I mean, it is
definitely
the same in a lot of ways, at least. So thank you so much for joining us, Oscar. But again, that's not the only party member.
No, because we've also got SNOWMIXY on the line. Hello, SNOWMIXY.
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself to some of the viewers who may not know who you are and what your relationship to World of Warcraft is, maybe?
Yeah, I am SNOWMIXY, and I'm actually a retail player mostly. I play a lot of arenas on the current World of Warcraft. What is it, Shadowlands right now? Yeah, and my relationship to Wrath is mostly through my dad, because my dad is a gamer and he got me into the game. I never reached max level in Wrath because I was a little kid back then, but a lot of my memories with Wrath is watching my dad play. So it's really cool to get to experience it from the beginning, but by myself this time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Also, you mentioned arenas, so you're mainly a PvP player, is that it?
Yeah, exactly. I started a little recently to do more PvE, but mostly PvP.
That I mean, as a player, it's amazing. By the way, that World of Warcraft has the breadth that you play in a way that I would never like touch. I wouldn't even prod it because it's just so intense, and I'm so like angst all the time for screwing up or performing badly. Do you have like a set arena team that you play with?
No, not really. I usually just play with randoms all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And is it going well?
I have gotten 2 times rank 1, so I think it's okay.
Oh my god,
Interesting.
that's going really well. What are you talking about? There should be like a medal or a statue somewhere in the background.
But no.
But that's mostly because I guess that, I played original sort of Battlegrounds and just found that every time I would come up in like a 1-to-1 duel, I would just get ganked, man.
Yeah, me
like
too.
It was just embarrassing.
I never touched PvP, and I don't think I ever will. I mean,
But you are very much sort of the lore master of the group,
yeah,
if I don't mind.
That's what they
saying.
say, yeah. I mean...
You're into the story of World of Warcraft. Not a lot of people are.
I kind of am, yeah. I mean, there's a lot to digest in World of Warcraft, so I mean, I don't know everything, but I mean, I know a thing or two.
Yeah.
I can give you guys a few tidbits here and there, I suppose.
Can you introduce the last member of
Yeah,
our,
of course
of
I
our
can.
group?
We also have AnnieFuchsia on the line. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Hi, yes, you pronounced it very well.
Good,
Perfect.
very nice.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to the stream, Annie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can
Thank you for
also-
having me.
Yeah, no worries. It's our pleasure. Can you also tell us a little bit about yourself and your relationship to World of Warcraft, maybe
Yeah.
Wrath in particular?
Wrath was the first time that I started playing WoW, so it's like extra special for me with the whole nostalgia thing, as it's the expansion when I started playing, and I miss so many things of it because that's when I was still discovering the whole world of an MMO, how it's like meeting friends. The first guild I was in a Swedish guild as my first like serious guild. It wasn't even serious, but it was the first time that I progressed together with a group of people. And then I remember we ended up meeting each other, and we went to like a theme park here in Stockholm called Gröna Lund. So we went there, and yeah, like it was a really cool experience having like being in an online world, meeting people and beating enemies together. Because before that, I had only I'd mostly played games like platformers where, when you play Super Mario, for example, then it's like you play one person at a time and you're trying to do the same thing as each other, right? But now it was like you get together as a team and you fight a common enemy. And that was like a mind-blowing, like really cool feeling for me.
So it seems that you also took the sort of the social dimension of it, seeing as you took something that was inherently digital and then sort of brought it into the real world. So speaking of experience of my own, how did your parents react to that? I remember mine being really sort of almost trembling with fear. Basically, like, who are you talking to online? was kind of the general sentiment. Was there any sort of trepidation on their part when you started really getting into this stuff?
Yeah, no, my parents have always like had difficulties to understand the online stuff. Even back then in Wrath as well, they did not like online games because they had, heard the news of like this child who played WoW did this horrible thing and everything was the game's fault, so maybe you will do that too. So it was like the horror stories of that. Especially like my parents knew nothing about games, but they had heard of WoW from those horror stories. So it was like I mainly tried to like not mention it at all. And it also continued later on when I started streaming, because they're like, yeah, this game thing that you're doing online, we don't like that. Like, don't do that. I've been streaming for a long time now, and it took... I've been like full-time streaming for probably 6 years or 7 years, but it wasn't until 2 years ago that I was able to show like income properly and like buy my own house. And that's when they started like realizing, okay, this online stuff can be real. But yeah, it did start off with, back then playing games with people and talking to them online, and my parents were not too happy with that.
I remember like it was because we were at the forefront of like digital innovation. Like
it was new.
My friends and our like respective parents in the group, they kind of had like this town hall meeting where the kids weren't invited, where they had to discuss sort of their take on what was happening. Like, we are losing our kids. What's happening?
That's so weird.
So it was really serious at one point. But obviously, as you said, Annie, it kind of fades for a while. But even if I talk to them today, and I'm 30 today, they were kind of like, yeah, we were scared. We were scared, man. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's just an odd thing. Did you have that as well, SNOWMIXY? You said that you were introduced by your dad.
No, I didn't really have it the same way, just because my dad is a huge gamer and always been. So he has always supported. Just the streaming part has been a little bit like, but you need to get a real job, like not something like this. But then he started to understand, like, okay, you can actually do this. Okay, I support you.
Yeah, that's good. So you, Oscar, do you have any kids of your own?
Yes, I have one.
Have you started to introduce him or her or to World of Warcraft, or are you experiencing the same? Do you feel comfortable, sort of, your kid gaming, or taking that in as part of?
Yeah, I feel comfortable with him gaming. He's only 8, so he hasn't really done a lot of violent games yet. He's not really interested in that. I think he's playing his iPad, and it's no matter. I like Super Mario and Zelda and stuff like that, and I try to get him into that, but it's just not for him, I don't think. So eventually he might discover these things, but I can force him too many.
Maybe he's an up-and-coming World of Warcraft player. We don't know.
No one knows. Maybe.
Absolutely.
It might continue for another 20 years. I have no idea at this point.
He might even hit rank 1 in PvP. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe he's gonna have. So that is the team. Thank you guys for joining us. So I think now we've been discussing back and forth about how to showcase Wrath of the Lich King, because the thing about World of Warcraft is that it's a time-consuming thing to play. So you can't just drop in and show off a section of the game. You kind of have to work for it, which all makes it all the more sweet when you get to that place that you were working to get to. So we've started level 70 characters. Let's jump into the game now. So we've started level 70 characters. I think the group structure is that SNOWMIXY is going to be our tank. She's incredibly excited and has really spoken loudly about her abilities, which is awesome.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure.
the pressure.
And I'm going to be delivering the heals, and then we have Lasse as a Tauren warrior DPSing alongside Oscar being the rogue.
Yes.
So and Annie, you're a warlock as well. So I feel like we got the structure of the group down.
Yeah,
I kind of
definitely.
feel
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yes. So we've been talking about how to showcase it, but I feel like we need to test the fabric of the group. So we're going to be heading straight for a dungeon or an instance.
Yeah.
The first one, which you get to in Howling Fjord, which I believe is Ulduar Keep.
Utgard Keep, I think.
Utgard Keep. Sorry,
Utgard
not
Keep.
Ulduar. That would be insane.
Wow, man. Getting a bit ahead of
We
yourself
can
right
5
there.
minutes, no problem.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to head over from Undercity. I'm actually already at the Zeppelin Tower.
In Undercity.
Outside Undercity. The thing about Undercity is you have to always exit the city and get to the Zeppelin Tower, which
Right.
only takes you about an hour.
This is actually my first time playing Horde, so I didn't know that.
Really?
No, I've been, blessed with harbors and Stormwind that takes you everywhere across Azeroth. So I mean,
Blah, blah,
this is a bit weird. Do you guys have to go outside the city to get anywhere?
So if you guys, are you like regularly Horde or Alliance? What is your preference?
Horde.
Horde.
Horde. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about
I'm
you?
Alliance.
Oh my God.
Perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you, Annie. Yeah.
It seems like we're gonna have some problems here. No,
Yeah.
obviously not. But and you, Oscar, we went Horde in order for you to become the undead rogue that you once were 15 years ago. Isn't that the case?
Good. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I remember that the Horde for the Horde was a big thing back then. I remembered.
Yes, exactly. And I also remember like there was this big Horde mentality because it was also the World of Warcraft band.
Yeah.
Do you remember that Elite Tauren Chieftain?
Elite
That was
Chief- yeah.
also a
ETC. Yeah.
Yeah, that was also a Horde band. I remember that. That was absolutely insane. Yeah. Okay, so are you guys joining me in
Someone needs to point me in the
in
direction
Tristfall Glades?
of the Zeppelin.
Are you having trouble getting to the Zeppelin Tower, Lasse?
I think it's here. No, I think I found it. I'm just following SNOWMIXY here.
I see the
Yeah, I
Zeppelin.
think it's where I
That's
am.
Yeah.
Oscar,
Come.
Yeah, I'm following Garharn.
Just follow me, Oscar.
So, in terms of
Yes,
just getting
good.
back to people's names, so
Oh no.
Lasse, was this your character name back in?
Certainly was not. No.
It
this
wasn't.
Is, no. I was called Billy J. I was
What was your name, sorry?
Billy J.
Billy J.
And just there's a funny story about that. I was a very big Green Day fan growing up.
Yeah.
And the lead singer of Green Day's name is Billy Joe. That
Okay.
name was taken, so I went with Billy J.
Nice. Okay. All right. Billy J is close enough. I
As
guess.
you can imagine, he's a
Yeah.
human warrior. And I made him look exactly like, or as good as it could get in World of Warcraft.
I think
Billy
that's
Joe.
awesome.
Thanks. But Magnus, what about your name?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh,
you
no.
guys going to the wrong one now.
Oh no.
Are people going to Stranglethorn Vale? That's not a good way.
Yeah.
That's not a way.
We,
They're trying.
Good.
we
Come, it's
literally
undecided.
just got off.
Actually, I was going to ask this a bit later, but since that you accidentally went to Stranglethorn Vale, I just wanted to, Oscar, it's because that if you take the Zeppelin to is it Stranglethorn Vale?
No,
Is it
it's
the base?
actually.
Oh, it's in the Arathi Basin.
Yeah. No,
Oh, sorry.
Arathi Highlands.
Arathi Highlands. Oscar, isn't it, you can tell us a story. In terms of there is is it a horde encampment
It's a horde encampment.
in Arathi Highlands that is called Hammerfall? Is there a particular?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Is there a particular story about that?
Yeah, there is actually. So this was back in 2002 when we got contacted by a guy called Samwise DDA, and he asked us. He just wanted to say, "This is I love your music, and this is what I create when I listen to your music." And he sent some screenshots of the stuff he worked on, and it turns out that he was working at Blizzard. And so he has been making not all of the album covers since then, but most of them. at least one every album, like a single or something. So he's been very heavily involved in this since then. And he's the one who just put a city in there. I don't know how he did it. He just like we're gonna have a city called Hammerfall because that's cool, even though you guys don't play it. I get I was too far from. I had to get much better to get there. You know, like much more higher level.
That's amazing.
That's great. I mean,
That's really cool. Yeah.
that's going to stand the test of time as well.
Yeah.
I mean, going to... I'm sorry that
Yeah.
we won't really have time to go to Hammerfall
No,
because it's
but-
in Arathi Highlands. And
Yeah.
it doesn't really apply directly here, but it is really, really cool. Isn't it true, by the way, we're jumping a bit into parts of, what was supposed to be later.
Yeah, but
Isn't it true that this guy also designed, was it your album
Album
covers
covers, yeah.
for a lot of your records?
And then he's done the most recent ones and many in between. It's just one or two that we have had a different cover. So he's done a lot of them. He's one of those. Oh shit! I fell down somewhere. Okay.
Oh, no.
Sorry. No, he's worked at Blizzard since the early '90s, I think.
Wow.
One of OG. No.
And he's still at Blizzard, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's,
God.
Yeah.
That is just awesome.
He's
So
the-
there's a strong World of Warcraft connection, you could say.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, sorry. My name. The
Yeah,
history
I
about-
asked
yeah.
you about your name.
So
but-
I actually said it just before we started streaming, I think. But the history of the name is very simple. Is that back when I used to raid in Burning Crusade, I was sitting up in my room and I was 14 and I was talking to all these people online, which made my dad and mom very uncomfortable.
As we know
And
now.
one of them was a drunk Scotsman. He was, I think, in the middle of his 40s, and he was playing with his wife. And they had to give them credit, they had a blast playing World of Warcraft together. They did it every night, and they did it with loads of whiskey and red wine, and they were living their best life, man. And so he was also the class master for Restoration Shamans. I mean, this was really hardcore, so there was a class leader for every single sort of spec of every class.
That's insane.
So he was Restoration Shaman class leader, and he was always like intoxicated when you talk to him. And he never wanted to write anything. He always wanted me to come on Ventrilo,
Yes.
which was the leading sort of chat
Push to talk chat, yeah.
talk platform of the time. And when that happened, he named his character Slide Whoosh because he thought it sounded really funny when you said it when you were drunk. That is basically the story.
Slow.
So I kind of just chose that as kind of an homage to an amazing man who taught me some things about World of Warcraft in general.
Wait.
That's so
That's
funny.
amazing.
Yeah, well, he was
That is great.
He was great. He was great. Shout out to I can't
to
remember his
Slide Whoosh.
actual name, but if you
To the original Slide Whoosh.
yeah, to
somewhere
the
out there.
original Slide Whoosh, yeah. And you kind of imagine it if you're have gotten a lot of whiskeys and Slide Whoosh,
That's so
which is
funny.
great. It works wonders every time, and it is very difficult to say and spell. So if you guys get up to the other Zeppelin tower, we can take the same Zeppelin over there. Is that a deal? I think who's still on
think
the
so.
ground? Yeah, we have
I'm trying to lead the
I'm
way
still
here.
lost in the city.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just following you guys.
I'm not used to playing Horde.
oh
I think
God.
we accidentally left
And
Annie
we're
behind.
still we're waiting. We're gonna wait a little bit in Tristfall Glades for
Annie.
you,
Yeah.
but there will.
Or we could summon her by the dungeon if
True.
we're gonna get the dungeon
that
instantly.
that is actually a really good point.
That sounds
Let's
like
do
a
it.
good idea.
Yes.
Spoken like a true retail player.
Yeah. So actually, talking about retail, I think it's because this is Wrath of the Lich King Classic, obviously coming out towards on September 26th. But you guys playing retail right now, what's the state of it? Is World of Warcraft in a good place going into Dragonblight, and are you kind of hopeful for the future, or what's the current state of things?
But we are very hopeful about the future.
All right.
Yeah. I think
Dragonflight
like
is looking good.
Exactly.
agree.
Dragonflight is simplifying a lot of things that people have not been very happy with. So Blizzard has had a tendency for the last couple expansions, adding a lot of like extra systems and things that complicates things, especially for someone who plays casually. Because you come in and it's like, oh, I need a legendary. It's like, oh, I need to pick a covenant. Okay, so I need to pick the correct legendary and to pick the correct covenant. And then when you pick the covenant, you need to pick the correct soulbind. And then inside the soulbind, you need to, pick the correct conduits. And it just goes on and on like that. So it's really difficult for people who, may not play very often to know what they should do. And with Dragonflight, for the first time in 2-3 expansions, they seem to be going towards that simplicity a little bit. So instead of having many different areas that you have to pick and choose, they're putting most of it into like one talent system, which is how, the original World of Warcraft was as well. And so people are pretty excited about that, going back to everything being in the same place instead of like, so many different chapters of things you have to get through to be able to play the game.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, and it's kind of like been the journey of World of Warcraft, even going back as far as Wrath of the Lich King. I remember like distinctly getting the dungeon finder for the first time.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And some people sort of lamenting it and others sort of cheering it on, because it's always been this battle of the soul of the game.
Right.
What is adding too much? What happens when you take something away, which has been there before? It's kind of always been that like striking a very particular balance of like challenge, like what do you need to work your ass off for, and what do you need to, a simpler way to get that going.
Which is why I suppose they decided to re-release the first World of Warcraft
Yeah.
Classic and then TBC Classic and now Wrath Classic, because people, just want to go back to how it was before, and I get that. I mean, it's such a nostalgia trip. We played with Walter a few weeks ago, and I mean, that was just amazing to get back into it. So I completely understand.
Yeah, and I mean, to some extent, World of Warcraft has changed so much over the course of its like 20-year tenure that for people to have the server popularity that people can essentially just choose their own adventure in a way, makes a bunch of sense. So I've no reason not to think there's not going to be a Catalysm Classic and
Probably,
Mists of Pandaria Classic. And
definitely.
I can pretty much I think I can't remember the names, but there's been a lot of them, and people have different favorites, don't they?
I think Dragonflight is the 10th expansion, right?
That's insane.
Yeah.
I remember just.
Yeah, the 10th expansion.
That's insane.
That is insane.
Yeah, well, if the first game is considered one.
Yeah, I think it is, because it has a classic all on its own.
Right.
Still. So now we're here. I remember this, by the way. I remember Vengeance Landing.
I don't, because I've never played horror before.
Yeah, I don't remember this as well.
Really?
No.
I understand. But that's because you went to Borean Tundra, that's it before.
Yeah.
We went to that zone, and this is a prettier zone, I would say, than Borean
definitely.
Tundra.
Do we know where we're gonna go? Well, where the dungeon is?
I have a vague idea of where the dungeon is located.
I think what you need to take away from that is follow Garharn. He knows the way forward.
All right.
It's kind of growing on me, the name Garhan.
And Garharn, if you could just tell us a few sort of narrative tidbits as the lore master about the the locations that we're traveling through, that would be great.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be a personal guide. I can do that.
So where are we going?
Yeah.
Let's just first of all talk to the
Okay,
Flight Master just to get the flight
the
points.
bat handler.
The bat handler, yeah.
Obviously.
We Alliance people call it Flight Masters, but okay, sure.
You're drawing the lines
so,
very directly here.
Wait, you don't call them Flight Master if you horde?
Apparently not. It's called Bat Keepers, I think.
The bat handlers?
Bat handlers?
Bat Keepers.
So bat keepers, bat handlers. Are you with us, Oscar? Is this you coming along?
I'm here.
You just pulled the
I'm
wolf there, Magnus.
spending all my energy just catching up, but yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Everything, I think, like, do you have everyone's put their skills down? You're ready to deal some damage in Utgard Keep. Very good.
Yes.
Are we grabbing this this elevator here? Oscar,
we
Oscar, can you help me destroy this wild warg?
Oh, yeah.
I'll
course,
keep,
if
I'll keep
I-
you alive. There you go.
I don't know how to get off the mount.
You can unclick at the top right corner. You can simply unclick it by right-clicking the icon with the mount if you
There
want.
you go. Okay, thanks.
Or
Yeah.
double-click the
there you go.
keybind that you have it on.
Or
Yeah.
If you have
double-click
it
the
on one.
keybind.
Spoken
Yeah,
like a
if you
true
just click it
retail
one
player.
more time.
There's some-
Yeah. Of
Oh.
course.
Is it this way, by the way?
We
Reza?
need. It's. I think if my memory serves me right, and it sometimes does. It's right at the middle of the map.
We
I'm
will
sh-
try.
We will definitely try, and I feel like it is a way to sort of focus, hone in a bit on one particular thing.
Yeah.
So while we're going there, Oscar, I feel like we have to again touch a little bit on Hammerfall, this amazing band who's been going at it since 1993. Isn't that the case? Speaking of things with
Yeah,
long legacy.
that's true.
And-
That's true. We've been doing it for quite a while. 25 years as a recording and releasing artists, which is pretty insane.
That
if you
is
That's
ask me.
insane.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Are you still? I'm
Yeah.
guessing you're still getting enjoyment from it, and do you still sort of discover new things that you like about it? And is it still new and fresh every now and again?
Yeah, for it really is. Otherwise, I think I wouldn't be doing it anymore if I didn't enjoy what I'm doing and thought it was exciting all the still the job, you know. So sometimes it feels like you're just repeating yourself, but not by writing music. That's the key to everything. Writing the music is where things get the most, like what I get out the most of everything.
Right.
Writing songs and recording them and coming up with great ideas that I think are fun that I think people will enjoy. That's the best part of everything.
Yeah, I can understand that totally.
Yeah.
So, but you're also touring a lot, aren't you? Even though that you've been going at it for 25 years, it's
It's more now than we ever did, I think, or before the pandemic it was, I should say. We haven't really, well, we gotten started, but yeah, it's more now. I think it's the climate has changed a little bit. You need to be out on the road much more than you had to before. Let's say 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. It's the industry is different now, so you need to be out and play to get stuff coming in, money coming in from all ends, because the money in the record releasing part of it is not that big anymore as it was. So every stream in Sweden we have a good expression that's many streams make a big flood or something like that. I don't know,
We
but,
have it. We have something
yeah,
similar
that's basically what it is.
in Denmark as well. So, are you're referring to basically with the coming of streaming music and record sales sort of falling down ever so slightly? You need to be like the main sort of like stream of income comes from, you know, ticket sales and playing live. Is that what you're referring to in terms of like?
No, all the parts are important now. For before, the touring was more for promoting the albums and stuff, but now the income from there is also important because income after releasing albums is so much smaller than it was. Like from the sales, you don't sell anything because of Spotify and that sort of thing, and Spotify, as you might know, doesn't pay that great. So that's a problem.
Yeah. I can understand that as well. But I mean, I can understand also that the sort of the general enjoyment is creation, in a very sort of general way. It is making something new that wasn't there before. Is it still that's what it's like for you?
Yeah, no doubt. That's what it is. And just being out, meeting fans, or at least playing for them, you know, making. Because I'm a big fan of this type of music, heavy metal music that I play, like the music of the 80s. I'm a huge fan. I grew up with it. That's why I play it with Hammerfall. So I've been in like in front of the stage, looking at my favorite bands and just enjoying the hell out of it. So I can see that when we play, I can see that in the eyes of some people. They just go crazy for certain songs and certain things, and I know I can relate to that very well. So that's very gives you a lot of energy as well to continue with this. Just the enjoyment of on people's faces when you do, you know, do what we do.
Yeah, I can relate to that completely. I mean, it
Yeah,
must it must provide you with a lot to also be able to, now that you brought up the pandemic, now that you're able to actually bring this music out again. I mean, that was a long time where that was really just not something that could happen in any way, shape, or form.
It was a really long time. It was weird because it was great the first summer. I was kind of tired and happy to be home for summer, but then after that, like, what's going to happen now? What's going on here? And it just never. You didn't know when the end was coming, or like at the end of the pandemic. So that was a difficult situation for sure.
Yeah.
But it's really great to be able to go out and do all these things again that we've been doing for, like I said, 25 years now.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have your last album release was in what? It was not too long ago, is it?
Yes, February.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like 6 months ago. This February. The album cover was once again done by SNOWMIXY. It's one of his best works, I think.
Connection.
Oh, fantastic! And that was what is the 12th or 13th studio album? Isn't that?
No, number 12 studio album. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's actually quite cool to have something.
Wrong dungeon.
Well, by the way, we can't use this.
No, it's the wrong dungeon. Sorry, I'm just
or
trying to
not
navigate you
classic lore
guys
master
around.
to lead us to the incorrect meeting stone.
No, but where Utgard keep? I'm sure
Very good.
It's around here, the entrance.
Good.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, we're still we're looking for the meeting stone to summon
It's
Annie.
somewhere around here, I'm sure. Just you.
No.
Just keep talking, man. Just keep stalling.
No. I'm not going to stall anymore. I think we've right now we need you to deliver. Is what I'm saying.
I think it's
supposed to be downstairs.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Follow SNOWMIXY.
So can you guys see where I am?
Yeah.
Am I close to you guys? There. Okay, now I see. So you're upstairs now.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
I think that we're going down
see.
here anyway.
I actually saw you dive head
This
first
is also
into
one of
the
those
water.
cases where I'm a bit happy that I can't actively see a chat, because right now it's going to be like people screaming that it's right there in front of you guys. What are you? So hopefully we'll find it and we can get on with basically doing Utgard Keep. But no,
So can I ask a question
Yes,
before you go
please.
on? There's something swirling around my head now, like it looks like a
It's one of
bandstand
your-
or something, gems.
yes,
It's what?
it's my Earth Shield. I think it's a spell I've cast on you. Back when we were,
okay, great.
yeah. It basically heals you
Alright.
every time you take a hit from something. It's actually meant
thank
for
you.
the tank.
I can
Yeah.
use that.
Yes. No problem. It's going to be reserved, though, for the group's tank, SNOWMIXY, for the majority of the dungeon. Hopefully,
I'm gonna need it.
yeah, hopefully, and let's kind of, share this thought together, that hopefully Oscar will not be taking that much damage as we move forward.
At least that's the plan.
Wishful thinking.
Yes. Well, hopefully. But we are, I think do we have Annie here as well? We have.
Yeah, I just need to fetch Oscar. But
Go
We'll be
fetch
right with you
Oscar,
guys.
and we are ready to.
I'm almost where you guys are, but
I was just such a dungeon, particularly heroic dungeons back in the day.
Yeah.
That was just so much like a thing that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Challenge, as Annie said as well. It was cooperative.
Right.
Uh,
And that's exactly why I loved the Dungeon Finder when they released that during
Yeah.
because no one wanted to dungeon with me. I mean,
why not?
I don't know.
Did you have a reputation on your server?
I mean, no. I was on a role-playing server, so that's mainly what I did. When I had. Just follow me, Oscar.
yep.
Drop down. We are almost ready. I'm gonna go up to the instance entrance, which I just found.
Did we buy any mana drinks? Like, does anyone have any?
No.
Because this is going to be a huge thing in Wrath, right? That you need to keep your mana up.
Yes.
Magnus, you should have known that.
Well,
So we're going to be and just have to wait for
Well,
it to get up.
there is a manatite totem that I have, which can keep that from happening for a little bit, but it's obviously not going to be like a big stand-in for like a lot of mana potions. I understand that. Well,
We should have gotten a mage in the group.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should. Oh my god,
That would have
yes,
been
we should
so
have got a
good.
mage.
Yeah.
Basically,
We'll do that
also
next time.
in a beta client, there are like vendors in Ogrimmar at least, which is a big ring of vendors that sell you
Selling
everything.
Glyphs, yeah. Glyphs and
Yes, and
I think
all
food and
kinds
water
of
as
stuff.
well. Yeah. So we should have stocked up before.
We'll
leaving.
see. We'll see. You chose to make a paladin, by the way. We didn't. We didn't
we didn't
force
force you.
Wait, what?
You
Oh
chose.
yeah, I should have been a warrior.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well,
Yeah, but that's because my main is a paladin.
Oh,
but the
right,
holy
okay.
though.
Oh,
So I
fair
wanted
enough.
to be, close to it.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes.
Now I'm nervous.
Don't
Yeah.
be nervous.
So I saw the circle of vendors, so I got like gems and enchants and stuff, but I didn't think about mana. Whoops.
Oh, right. I got glyphs and forgot like gems. So
Right.
we also, by the way, one thing that Wrath changed is actually
These are-
a good example of this is that something like quests for dungeons was just placed inside of the dungeons in many cases, which again was kind of like a double-edged sword. Some people really liked that was simplified, and some people kind of thought like, well, this is getting a bit too much in the other
Ridiculous,
direction.
yeah.
I personally liked it because you had to go around all the time, making sure you'd done the right quest lines. And
I mean, they introduced a lot of hand-holding mechanics, but I suppose, I mean,
yeah,
for someone like me who only played, casually, mainly playing for the role-playing aspect, it worked out pretty well, I think. Especially the Dungeon Finder tool. I cannot,
you like the
sing my
Dungeon
praises
Fighter, and
enough for the
that
Dungeon
is
Finder
true.
tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in terms of totem setup, I'm guessing Mana Spring for SNOWMIXY, and I'm guessing Strength and Wind Fury makes sense for both Oscar and Garharn, the Lore
Garharn.
Master.
Lore Master.
All right, do you guys want to try a
Should
pull?
we just dive?
I'm just trying to figure out my my buffs that I need to use on you guys.
Now that we're getting into the lingo, SNOWMIXY, will you be, maybe for Oscar's sake, will you be marking enemies, or is that just taking it way too much back to basics?
How do you want me to mark them?
Like with a skull.
What we're gonna
with a-
kill?
Yes,
with
exactly.
a skull and like I'm doing now.
Yes, perfect.
Like old school stuff, man.
So
So
I wasn't the tank back then. So
oh right, so Oscar, I can do it. Oscar, it's kill skull first, then kill cross.
Exactly. It's as
And if we
simple as it
have
gets.
to,
I can help with marking too.
great.
Okay, skull. Now I get it.
Skull
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Skull first, then cross. Okay.
Let's
Thank you.
destroy a dragon flayer iron helm.
Let's just go for it, man. Let's just see
So
what
Mixie,
happens.
we're waiting on you. I'm expecting
Uh,
great things.
which is my buff called that you don't take so much threat? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Salvation, I think.
Salvation.
Spoken like a
That
true
sounds
race
Oh,
correct.
it should be this
Is it
one
salvation?
then.
Again, if there are
But I thought I
people,
could buff someone.
if there are people
This is just a
screaming
minute.
in a chat somewhere, remember the classic launches are for lapsed players that don't necessarily know the ins and outs of the game. They've played it before, now they're coming back to it. So we kind of embody that as a group. Not obviously
Perfectly.
Annie and SNOWMIXY play retail, but it's not the same.
No,
We
no.
are still not seasoned players in this particular regard, so bear with us. It's a learning curve.
for all of
Okay,
us.
so it seems like it's changed to a 2-minute cooldown and it only lasts for 10 seconds. So I guess you only use it if someone is
Yeah.
getting aggro and about to die.
That
Because in
makes sense.
Classic it's different, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you have like
You're
a
just
buff
saying
then
yes.
for them.
Yeah. Okay. So you only use it as a cooldown then.
Can you duel anyone?
Interesting.
No, I don't
All
think so.
learning again.
All right, are we ready, team?
Yes.
Okay, I will pull now.
Slash cheer.
Do you want spell power?
Oh, thank you. I
Yes.
didn't get any of this.
By the way, this is also the expansion where they changed healing and spell damage to one like central
Yeah.
spell power stat, right?
I think so, yeah.
So I benefit from this. Good.
Yeah. Healing and damage used to be separate. Now
Oh,
they're
right.
the same.
I don't have anything to give out to the party. I can say.
Oh, no.
okay,
Oh,
well,
okay,
good.
it got
Okay,
pulled.
good.
We're going now.
It's already.
Oh.
It's going splendidly.
It's going
As
perfect.
I'm sure you can. Like, there's not going to be a single wipe here. I can just You guys, I can just
You're
feel it.
jinxing it now.
Yeah, I can
Cut
just,
to 20 minutes
I can
later.
just feel it, man.
Yeah.
I can just feel it. And again, like that's also one of the reasons why Restoration Shaman, and I'm saying this very early, depending on how well we'll do, but it's a simple spec to play.
Yeah.
It's very much centered around one spell. It's great. It's a good spell. Oscar, are you still with us? Are you waiting for your right moment to strike?
No. No, I think. Look, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing right now. But I
it's
think
fine.
I hit something with an arrow or something.
You probably did something, yeah.
You have to just get
Yes.
close to one of the guys and then just press that right click and get.
Okay, so I was under the impression that I was supposed to hang back for a while. I don't know.
No, you can.
This is my first dungeon ever. So.
You can.
Interesting.
We believe in you. You can do this.
Okay, then no worries.
So-
Then I will try.
When the
Yeah, I
when-
will always be the first one to attack.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, that's what I thought actually. So I thought I was gonna hang back and do something from the distance.
Can
but
I just say
no worries.
something?
I'll be in.
You
you
handled that
have to get up with
brilliantly.
those swords and that little dagger of
Thanks.
yours and just
Yeah.
go full ham. And remember to always attack from behind.
Yeah.
Are we pulling the ones to the left, or maybe that weaponsmith right there? Can we pull him without?
Yeah. Oh, I think we take these two now.
Okay, go.
I would drag them back.
Yes, drag them back. Wait, Oscar, until
Wait,
they're dragged back.
Okay, there was another
Oh,
one
no.
I didn't see
Oh,
here.
no. Oh,
That's
no.
fine.
Is it?
I'm
We'll see.
now though.
We'll see.
You're kidding.
Oh, no.
We really have forgotten to purchase water, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like, but what mana pots is one thing, but we can't. I can give you manatite now. That's what I can give you. Are we gonna pull that? Yeah, we're gonna pull the
Oh,
weaponsmith as
no.
well.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
You just
no.
keep going, man.
I will try to keep them up. The aggro. Oh.
We can do this. We can do this.
Yeah, we got this. I believe it. Good CC.
Yeah, fantastic CC. Oh my god. Do you want? Look, I'm gonna do this. Here we go, guys.
Heroism.
I'm using this very early
This is
on.
great.
I'm using this early on, and I'm
That's
Oom now as
perfect.
well. Yeah, you're gonna go down. Use
Oh, there's another one. Oh, no.
Great
I was
CC.
Oh,
stunned.
that's in that direction.
Fantastic CC as well. Lovely CC, Annie. That really made all the difference.
Perfect. So who said we weren't gonna
We
wipe?
killed one. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's good.
We killed one.
That is good. Okay.
We need to die as well, just to show how it looks when you're dying.
That's
That's
very
exactly
true. Yeah. So
right,
this
yeah.
is what dying looks
This
like
is
in Wrath of the
scripted,
Lich
yeah.
King.
True.
everyone
We
is-
died on purpose to show everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think we all did well. Like there was nothing that we could have done differently.
Any differently? No, that's perfect.
I couldn't even finish that sentence. Okay, so it doesn't. I'm just gonna say that this is probably not good for like the quality of the broadcast. But should we send someone back for water? Does it make sense?
Yeah. We can do that because we can summon as well, right? It's
True.
not
So
too
someone
complicated.
just
True.
I'll
Hearthstone back.
Hearthstone.
By the way, Annie, are you sure that your Hearthstone is not in like Shatra City? Because I think it is.
It is in Seattle.
So
Yeah,
you'll-
is that a problem?
No, I don't think
it's just
so.
that you'll buy bad water, won't you? Isn't there?
bad-
Yeah,
no.
just, you know
Oh,
what
wait.
I mean.
Not
There
so
should
bad.
Yeah.
probably be a vendor close by here.
Really?
Is there?
I mean,
I'll leave anyways,
maybe
you can
from
look
the
at some
start.
time.
I think we should just send her back Hearthstone, buy like a ton of water for everyone
This is
in
deep.
Shatra City. We'll get the worst water and then summon back.
but I will
perfect
run back from where we came, because we just need 2 people to summon, right? So if 2
Yeah.
people stay back,
Yeah, I'm gonna
and I will
stay
go
back.
there and shake.
I'll stay back.
Isn't there an Orgrimmar portal? There is. Okay, I'll go to Orgrimmar.
So
Gee,
wha-
it would have been so good with the mage now. Portals.
yes, true.
We'll keep that in mind
Lesson
for
learned
next
for
time.
the next one. So
Yeah.
while we are figuring this out, I feel like we have to sort of
This
get-
is the classic experience.
Yeah,
that
and
is
also
the
like
classic
let's get to know the group, because we've so SNOWMIXY, if you don't mind, like we've heard a bit about how your dad sort of brought you up with gaming in mind and introduced you to it, but how did you get your start as a streamer? What's the story there?
I think it's just like when you're sitting in gaming, it's kind of fun to have someone to talk to, or just talk to yourself. And then when I didn't have people to play with in like Discord or Skype that I used back then, I felt a bit like I wanna like talk to people at the same time while I'm playing. And then one of my friends told me that I should try out streaming. And I was also doing like PvP, player versus players arena, and I noticed that there weren't that many like girls playing on like high rank on stream. So I felt like I wanted to show that us girls can also be like really good
course,
at arenas and so on. So I felt like I wanted to show people just that we girls can be really good too, and also have company at the same time while I'm playing. And that's kind of how it all started. And I just kept on going with that, playing arenas on stream.
And it's been going well, right? I mean, you've been steadily growing your audience, and it's kind of second nature now, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like now I do this full time, and this is what I want to do as well. I think it's so much fun.
Yeah. Is it still like strictly World of Warcraft? Is that like the central game that you're playing, or have you tried out other ventures as well?
I've always kind of only been a World of Warcraft player and had other games on the side, but I never started playing anything more than WoW. There was a little time I played like League or something,
Yeah.
but it's always been WoW is my main game, and that's how my stream is too. I would try out games now and then, but I will always come back to WoW.
It's a great sort of embodiment of what kind of role. It feels odd to put it up on this pedestal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it just matters like a great deal
Definitely.
to a lot of people, and it is also now even like people's careers, or has sort of added to like something like Hammerfall. It's the album covers and that place in there at the base.
Warcraft
Highland.
is everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
it is. It's
you can't escape it. Speaking of Warcraft is everywhere, SNOWMIXY, you've got a Warcraft tattoo, haven't you?
I do actually. It's a Holy Paladin tattoo. Yeah.
Really? Oh my God! You put it on your own body.
That's
Yeah,
dedication.
I mean, World of Warcraft is such a big part of my life and always been. It's like what I do for a living. So I felt like, why not? I like tattoos, and
Yeah.
I want to have the paladin on me always.
Yeah, I mean that's also kind of feel like it's good that it's at least a paladin tattoo, but we've kind of forced you out of a sort of a very particular role that you've been playing, so much so that it is tattooed on your skin. I'm sorry that we forced you to play tank today. None of us were comfortable
fine.
with it.
For what it's
But
worth,
I mean,
you're doing
it's
it
paladin still though.
Yeah.
So
It is
it's fine.
paladin.
The tattoo is actually the book that we are reading when we're casting spells.
Really?
Yep.
That's actually
That's
a cool
cool.
idea.
Yeah.
It can be difficult to get like original ideas for cool tattoos which isn't like tacky
Right.
but that actually sounds quite alright.
Yeah. I always wanted to have a WoW tattoo, and then I was like, why not make it by the class that I'm playing, which is Paladin? And then my first thought was like, let's make wings. But there's like a trend right now with wings for tattoos. So I feel like people were not gonna get that it was like for WoW.
Warcraft, yeah.
Right. So
So I
are you
wanted
thinking-
something different.
You were thinking of like wings on
Full
like on
back
your
tattoo.
back, on your your shoulder?
No, I didn't know where I would have it, but I was just like, okay, but wings, it kind of like, it feels like a paladin thing, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It can also be. I don't know if this is complete. But it also feels like a bit like gang-like. Wings could be like a bit sort of motorcycle club kind of.
Yeah, you see,
kinda.
that's the reason I didn't do the wings.
I think the book was just the right call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
book
I
was the
feel
right
it's
call.
Also
too.
because I think most people who get a WoW tattoo either get the Alliance flag or the Horde flag. So I mean,
True.
Yeah.
that's also kind of cool. That is something different than one of those.
Yeah.
Not to slander people who get Horde or Alliance flags, but I mean, it's cool. That's
I
very
mean,
cool.
people always get tattoos because they feel like it tells, and it's fine if it tells like a very personal story, like a date or something. And I remember my girlfriend Clara like got this huge sort of flower on a meadow on her arm, like full color. It took like 8 hours to do and was very expensive. And at the same time, I kind of felt like, and I think it means something to her about that particular flower.
Right, yeah.
And then I was kind of like, well, I'm gonna get one too. It's not just
Just
about
want a
you.
cool sword.
So I got this, which you can barely see. This right here, And the story behind that is that I just like Twin Peaks. That's the story. It's something that means like something from Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
I like Twin Peaks. And when people
put it on
asked,
my body.
we went to this party where people were like really studying Clara's tattoo. Oh my God, it means something for you. Then that flower means something to you and your grandfather. Oh, and she said because she's nice. Magnus also got a tattoo. Let's look at his. And it was kind of like these black lines and like, so what's the story here? Well, I just kind of like Twin Peaks. That was the story.
That's so funny.
So I get it. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be like it can be the
No.
spell book for a paladin. I think that's that's great.
I've got a key on my thumb from Kingdom Hearts. I don't.
You have a Kingdom Hearts key, yeah.
I've got a Kingdom Hearts. I don't
Oh.
think if I can. Yeah, I've got a
I
Kingdom
think we
Hearts
got
key,
it.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
yeah.
good
Which
indeed.
is also a game.
So
Anyway.
SNOWMIXY, do you have like plans to? Is there any plans to just? That's because also coming from outside of sort of the Twitch streaming realm. Are there sort of particular plans to grow the channel? How do you go about do that? Is it kind of like just keeping your head down, doing what you do well, or are there like plans in place to expand and do something different, or how do you find yourself in that position?
I think I'm just trying to have fun, and that's like the most important part. Just like do what I like and keep doing that. And right now it's just to play WoW, and I'm just trying to do the content that I want to do there. Because I think that as a streamer, if you are having fun, then your audience will notice that and have fun with you. And if you're doing something that you don't like just because you want to have like big numbers or a lot of people watching you, so people are going to be able to see through that. So I think it's more important if you want to grow your channel just to do what you enjoy and keep going with that.
Definitely, yeah.
I think that's perfectly reasonable. It's also because that streaming is such a. I'm not going to say that it's a different kind of world, but it can be even to like people here who work in the media. It's kind of like this because people sit at home or in their home office and stream, and it's so personal. The relationship between the viewer and the streamer, so it can be difficult from the outside to sort of scale. What's the situation going on here? What are there plans to expand? Is it going to be? Is it stable for it to be like this if the person streaming having fun? But I guess it makes sense that if you're having fun, chances are people watching will too.
Definitely.
And
That goes for music as well.
That
If
makes
you're having
very
fun
sense,
and
yeah.
writing the music that you love, then that's the most important thing, is that then you will be happy always, and then hopefully will be able to make other people happy along the way as well. And I think there's a
Exactly.
lot of similarities between those.
I guess also it kind of speaks to the nature of modern society is that everyone always wants to be on the move, being in stasis or doing the same thing, even if it makes you happy, is widely considered to be negative or bad because you're stuck, kind of. But I guess to some extent, what matters is that if you're getting enjoyment out of, of the thing that you're doing, then it doesn't really matter if you're doing it the same way or a different way or.
I think people can tell too. If they can see if you're having fun streaming, if you're doing something that means a lot to you, then they will absolutely be able to see that.
Yeah.
Sure.
For sure. Yeah.
And if you try to do something for others, not only will they notice that you don't enjoy it, but also you will hate your life. You will hate what you do. So you won't continue doing it for 10 years
No.
or 15 or more.
Oh yeah, I think that's exactly right.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that explains
got mana too.
Are
I
we
got all
actually
the
got
Are we
mana.
good to
as
go
well.
now?
are we all
Did you
set?
get pots? Do you need
The-
pots?
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
can
here.
take.
In the same place.
So okay,
Thank
Oscar,
you.
you're back in.
Is
But
Oscar?
he doesn't leave
Oscar,
any mana.
yeah, Oscar is still inside the instance, I think. So we're coming back in.
Oscar has set up camp in
I
Utrecht.
have pots for you as well in case you go.
Yeah, I fell asleep almost, but I'm here. I'm at
go.
the purple portal.
No, Oscar, you were writing songs. You were thinking about new songs to write. Fantastic. All right, so
We're back.
are we ready for take 2 on this thing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's a great
You're already
idea.
expanding the plan.
I think
Let's assume that we're gonna fail. All right. Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Oscar, can you come back here and stand on? I was about to say, come back and stand on green triangle. That's
We
me.
need to wait a little bit because there's 3 people there, so I'm waiting for him
Yes.
to pass.
Yes, go ahead.
We're putting our life into your hands, Snow. Just
Oh my god, the pressure.
Yes. The tank is in many ways the most important role.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
This
ready?
is already going well. I can feel it. We've honed in. This is how it's supposed to be.
Okay, now we only have 2, so we should be able to do this.
I think they cleave as well.
Nice.
So don't stand in front.
Yeah.
Is the
Oh,
old
they
saying.
stun as
They
well.
do.
Ooh, ooh.
Boom.
Soul shattered.
Yes. Look how like we are just one well-oiled machine now.
We've downed 2 mobs, Magnus. Just
yeah, but I can feel it. I'm getting like I'm my spider sense is
You
tingling.
also said like 15 minutes ago that we weren't gonna wipe.
True,
What
true,
happened
true,
5
true,
minutes
true
later?
that,
But I mean,
yeah.
I feel you. I'm not gonna.
I won't lie. I'm kind of getting, you know, it's the little voice at the back of your head. When, that was the same when I played Classic,
Yeah.
and when I played Burning Crusade Classic, it was kind of like, I could do this again.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah. I can.
I just
yeah.
could. Just for a little while, and then it's never for a little while.
No.
Are you
So-
ready for 3 this time?
Yes,
Yes.
we can do 3.
Look how well we did with
We
2.
can play on this part now too.
Oscar,
Yes.
can you do
Okay, so
3?
we're moving up. Within totem range. Are you?
You think you're ready for me to Hellfire?
Oscar? Are you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you striking? Striking an
Yes.
enemy?
Oh yeah, I am.
Perfect.
Looking
Biding
good.
my
Oscar.
time sometimes, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in there.
Oh, but we forgot to mark this time around. There's only like a crossover in the left corner, but. Oh, I think they also do a little fear. Do these do fear?
I think so, yeah.
They do stun at least.
Because I can switch out for a tremor totem on this if. Oh my God, that okay, that went really. That was
no.
my
Oh,
fault,
no.
I think.
It's okay, you
We
guys
can
got
take
this.
these last-
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
We got this.
Okay, 1 down.
Now some CC would be awesome, Annie.
Showdown?
You could-
I'm getting chased. Okay, I ran out.
Okay, he's coming back. Garharn,
I'm coming
your
back
turn.
in.
Oh no.
I'm coming back in. Okay.
I
Oh
haven't
my
s-
God! I have Ank on this, so
It's
that's
okay, it's
good.
okay, it's okay. We got this, we got this.
No.
Oh,
Boom!
There we go. We did
Yeah,
it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
good
that
job.
that counts as a victory.
That
Am I
was
correct?
The most
I mean,
terrifying thing I've ever.
that was just.
Yeah.
I think we did well.
Well, we did it.
great.
yeah. And it was also just totally my fault there, just to be completely honest with you.
I
Well-
didn't really pay attention to
Yeah.
my HP.
No. I should have. I even have you on focus tab, and there are no excuses. That coming back
actually,
up.
I should do
There
a
we
table.
go.
Let's see.
You can do. Oh, I thought. Yeah, I thought it was a mage table for a second.
There
I
we go.
just-
No,
forgot.
Hellstone table. Sorry.
Yeah, good. I was about to
There
say,
you
like,
go.
we went all the way back for water.
For water when you have it on hand. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, whoops, let's try again.
Great. There we go. All right. Again,
There we go. You can get a Hellstone here.
we haven't wiped again. That's, I think, the central thing. All right.
Right.
I'm just gonna drink up and we take the cross guy.
Yes.
Spell armor.
I think that sounds brilliant. idea.
I kind of thought, we were going to be steamrolling through this. And while that is not particularly the case, I still feel like, we've done a couple of groups now. It's fine. We're get back
so
into the
cool.
swing of things. Go.
All right, there we go.
All right. So, Oscar, are you streaming in between, like going on tour and writing music and stuff, like regularly? Is that
I was during the pandemic. I haven't done it for a while now. Basically because I just life, just once we started with everything again, there was too much going on in life to continue with it.
right?
But I enjoyed the hell out of it. Though it was really fun.
Oh,
Just,
nice.
What do you
the
stream
schedule.
normally?
Yeah, what were you
It
streaming?
was everything. Yeah, I was the whatever game I was playing at the moment, and I tried some
Mhm.
new ones as well. But I play console games, so this is that's why it's also a little bit unusual for me to play with the
Sure.
keyboard and stuff.
Oh, right.
Haven't really done that a lot in life.
You're doing a
But
wonderful job.
thank you. But no, so I stream a lot of games. Like the ones last I was doing for a while was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That was I spent time.
I'm guessing also with sort of the sort of the Scandinavian setup and stuff, something like Valhalla makes a lot of sense. Did you enjoy it, by the way?
Yes, I loved it. I actually played. I was waiting for that because I was so into Assassin's Creed for a long while. The Origins and Odyssey was. I spent 200 hours on each of those, I think.
Oh my God! Yeah. Okay.
So-
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, real gaming hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that, I would
definitely.
say so as well. They're good games as well, so it makes sense. I mean, and
Yeah.
and nice for someone who is something as potentially far away from a live streamer as like a professional like touring musician to during the pandemic to say, you know what,
I'm just gonna
I can probably do this.
Well,
I like
yeah,
it.
I could do it. The question is how good it was, but it was fun for me. Like we talked about before, I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, I can imagine so as well.
One of the more popular games I did was Brutal Legend.
Oh
Oh,
yes,
right,
This,
yes, that's a,
Xbox
yeah.
360 game.
yeah.
Because the
What a
thing is,
blast from
there's
the
not a
past.
lot of. Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of gaming fans. Like our fan base is it's not that much gaming, but Brutal Planet is a game with a lot of metal in it, heavy metal
Yeah,
music and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
So
of course, yeah.
people enjoyed that as well.
And a lot of Jack Black in it as well, which is obviously
Yeah.
great. Like,
Yes,
and it's
it's a fun
also,
game to play.
and also permit me for saying an odd game, a quirky
True.
mix of
weird
things.
game. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
But
there's
the fun part, I mean, they made it odd in a funny way, which everybody who's playing it is just into it. It felt like anyway, you get it, so to speak. It's Jack Black level funny, you know.
yeah, exactly. Like it's the same thing. Like Tenacious D is in general. This is just if you're in on it, it kind of makes all the sense in the world. Like really just
Yeah.
simple fun.
Exactly.
Um,
Plus, they had a lot of guest appearances by Lemmy from Motorhead and Rob Halford
Really?
from Priest, and Ozzy I think was in there too. So it's a cool game.
So it was like a metal rockers gaming live stream. I think that's excellent. I was just doing nothing. I was just working because
Yeah, yeah.
when you write for a living, you can just do whatever it is.
Whatever you want. Yeah, yeah.
Nothing changed for us. I was just sitting at home
Yeah.
doing exact same thing.
Yeah.
Now when you're underpants. I mean, there is that.
Yeah. And ordering in a lot of food.
Ooh.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of food.
I actually began playing retail during lockdown.
Really?
Yeah, just for a little bit. Just
Did you-
because
How'd you feel?
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, Shadowlands is very. I stopped playing towards the end of Waters of Draenor, so Shadowlands was a very different game from Waters of Draenor.
Oh.
But I enjoyed it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to get into. The Covenant thing that Annie touched upon earlier, quite a cool mechanic. But I mean, I always play-
enemies?
Yes, it's projects. But I
Okay.
always.
Oh, okay. By the way,
Pretty
is there a
special.
boss fight in this room,
I
or is
think
that the
it's
next
the next
room?
one.
No, next room, I think.
Because I gotta say, guys, I'm liking
Oh.
I'm liking the flow right now, but at the same time, kind of worried about a boss fight. I have to say.
No, you shouldn't.
We have Hero though. We have Hero back for
Yeah,
it.
we'll be fine.
We do have Hero back. By the way, called Bloodlust.
Ooh.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah,
it's
on-
called Hero,
Oh,
actually.
sorry. Has it
Yep.
been merged into one
It's
name?
Hero. No, it hasn't.
Okay, good.
I'm
fair
deciding.
Okay,
that
fair
the
enough.
We
Alliance
say
way
like
is the real
Hero
way.
last.
enough. Yeah, fair enough. Good. I
Spoken
was
like a
just,
true retail player.
yeah, spoken like a true retail.
Yay.
I think there is a boss in this dungeon that drops a blue proto drake, if I'm not mistaken.
You are just, you know all
Yes.
the mount drops.
Yes, not all the mount drops, but I know a
That's
few.
Okay.
One of the things I did when I got back into the game during lockdown was mount farming. And
By
mount
the
hunting.
way, odd like memory time, but I remember like the
memory
next
time.
instance in this like this place, like is it Utgard Pinnacle? There was like some real fun sort of gauntlet style sections of that dungeon where
Yeah.
you had to sort of run at the same time.
Yeah,
I remember that as being like really fun.
I don't think
I could also remember it poorly and it really sucked, but I remember it as being fun.
So the mount is actually from Pinnacle.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
okay.
there we go.
We
yes.
were corrected, of course. Chat knows best.
Chat knows best. That
Well,
is.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. Please don't be mad. We're trying. By the way, I'm getting like some hammers thrown at my way, which hurt like hell. Don't know who's doing it. Don't know if it's aggro related. I don't think it is.
No, I think he's just throwing it.
Yeah.
I have the aggro under control. I feel like a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, you got this. You got this.
Would you
sounding
say that
confident.
the
I like
hammers
it.
are falling on you?
Was that a hammerfall joke?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
There
good.
we go.
Very good.
Oh, we missed
Yeah.
that.
Oscar
Oh my
liked it.
God.
Oscar.
I just
approves.
heard crickets. No
That's
one got
good.
it.
That's really good.
Thanks,
What if
thanks.
he had said?
Seizing
he
the
could have
moment.
very much easily have said, "Lasse, that was not fun.
Yeah.
That was not a good joke. Don't do that.
You guys are too sweet. Thank you. You guys are too-
No, that was actually really good.
Good, fantastic. We're learning. We're learning. So, by the way, in the next room we have this boss. Does anyone have like? Again, it feels so noob. Kind of like to say. Does anyone know tax
know
for this?
what to do?
I think it's the guy that's like summoning people.
Oh,
That is like coming from the other room. I can't remember exactly, but I think it might be.
yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll give it a.
And I think
we'll
he's
give it a-
hard.
Are you serious? We don't need that right now.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it will be fine.
This dragon is sort of feeling like a
We're
boss
just
right
gonna
now.
buff up, eat up, and we
Yes. The water, the call to go back for water was definitely the right one.
Yeah,
I
for
feel
sure.
like-
Definitely.
Because we would have just struggled and waited for so freaking long had we not done that. So I think we, are you gonna pull down here or into the pen on the left here, SNOWMIXY?
I feel like we're doing these three guys in head.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
the dragon as well. But this might hurt, so
Uh-oh.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I'm
Please
just
don't do that.
preparing.
Yeah,
yes.
don't say that.
We've come
Oh,
so
okay,
far.
so it is the humans that are throwing stuff. I think
Okay.
we can interrupt them too.
Or maybe if I just back away enough and maybe out and range him, it's gonna be fine. Oh, he's running off.
No, I just took the. Or did
Oh.
he?
No, he's. I thought you were bringing it further back. We're not gonna pull the guys over to the right, right? That's not.
I don't
gonna
think
happen.
that's the plan. but
No, I
that-
don't think we need to.
That could not happen.
I would bring them a bit more here.
Oh, your line of sight.
We pulled the dragon. We pulled another one.
No,
No, this is not supposed to happen.
I think that was you,
I
Magnus.
hear one guy.
Okay, maybe we can do this.
If he
Try
pulls the other
focus
dudes.
on the dragon with the skull,
Focus. We can do this.
so we get
Oh
him down.
no, that's not good.
No!
Are we pulling more?
Yeah, what's happening?
What? Who's doing this?
The entire room is pulled.
No!
You have a soulstone. You have a soulstone. You have a soulstone.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I-
I don't.
No, I
SNOWMIXY.
do.
No,
SNOWMIXY
you didn't
has.
get one?
Did,
I
you,
do, I do.
did you die in a
But-
preferable place?
No,
No,
I think I died
don't
in the
think-
middle of them.
Oh no.
I just died too.
Oh, man.
Okay. No, I am right beside him.
This is not good. Yeah, don't try it.
Should I try and
No.
kill both
Oh
of
my
them?
god.
No, you can't do it. We can.
Ah.
So while we have a bit of extra time, Annie, I also feel like to the
Annie.
people who isn't coming in from your channel or perhaps don't know you as a streamer, can you perhaps, if there are anyone out there who also wants to start doing this stuff, can you perhaps tell us a bit about your journey? How did you come into what you're doing now?
I think it's like a similar thought process initially as SNOWMIXY talked about. Like when you play games, it's nice to have people to talk to and to show what you're doing, right? It's like a digital version of sitting on a couch and you have friends who are, sitting with you watching while you're playing the game. And the way that it happened for me was I was doing specific things in World of Warcraft that friends wanted to watch, and I ended up really enjoying it. So if anyone is looking into streaming, having a thing that you do, whether it's raids or dungeons or whatever, the first like start of your stream can be the part where you invite friends who are in those dungeons and in those raids to come and watch you as well.
Yeah.
Because that's how it kind of started with me. I was doing challenge modes in Mist of Pandaria, and that's when I started streaming.
Oh, so
That's a long time
that was
ago.
your start. That is the home expansion for you. That's Miss of Pandaria?
Yeah, with streaming, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's actually fun because I that's not an expansion that often comes up in that particular way.
No.
Yeah, and for me, it was a really fun expansion because it was one of the first times that I played more than one character, and I was like pushing things that I was very proud of because I would hold like around best times in the challenge modes
Wow.
on my server. So it was really fun. It's like one of the titles I'm most proud of today as well. Because if you had one dungeon as best time, you got the title Mistwalker. So that's like one
Right.
of the things. Yeah, so it was really fun.
Oh, you were Mistwalker as well. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
So from there on
Yeah.
in, it kind of, the groundwork pretty much laid itself, and you just, as SNOWMIXY said, you just continued to do what you thought was fun. Was that always World of Warcraft? Is that you've continued with that game as kind of like the pillar as well?
Yeah, I would say World of Warcraft has been the pillar for the most part, but I have also jumped into a lot of variety. So sometimes I would go and, play Witcher 3, God of War, Zelda, a lot of other kind of popular games. So I remember Witcher 3, I put in 150 hours
Yeah.
streamed.
As you do.
Yeah, I did that as well.
Yes, you do.
Not stream,
And
but,
I streamed. Yeah, exactly. And for me, I decided to stream it as well. And I would always go back to WoW though. So it was like,
Yeah.
I stream
That's a
WoW
common
and
thing,
then I'd have like variety days, and that's when I would do those games, and then I'd go back to WoW and then I'd have a next game and things like that.
Makes
I
a-
always do that.
makes a lot of sense as well. And by the way, good shout out for The Witcher 3. By the way, you can still go play that game, and it's still very good.
Yeah, it hasn't aged. Like it's really, really, really good for its time.
Yeah,
Definitely,
it's
yeah.
insane. You can still go back, and it's still just a
Hell of a good time. Yeah.
yeah, hell of a good time, and a lot better personally
Than many
than
of the games.
than Cyberpunk is.
Yeah, yeah.
Still, you can go and play that, and it's like from 2015, and it's still just
Perfect.
spot on.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah.
So that's awesome, and you're also just continuously just putting through a stream plan, having fun, building an audience, and that's kind of the main thing that you do.
Yeah, exactly. And having World of Warcraft as a pillar is nice because then my community, a lot of it is built in WoW. So we have like, guilds together and we do
Right.
things
That's
together.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, so like so right now in retail, we've cleared Heroic together. And then I try to get more people in for each kill so we can have more people with the kill and get the mounts and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's
Oh,
cool.
that's nice.
Yeah, so we do things like
Are
that.
you big into mount collecting then?
Yes, I just hit 800 mounts.
Wow, 800 mounts.
You're
Yeah.
Lasse
thought
is,
my
is-
200
is,
was
is
big.
gasping right now because there's also like a big mount guy.
800.
By the way, are we just engaging the boss now? Is that what we're
I'm
doing?
gonna try to
No, these are
them.
ads before.
Okay.
Excellent, CC, Anya. I love that.
We want to kill the runecaster first because he gives a shield to the others.
Yes.
Right.
So
He's
just
not going to pull anyone. No,
focus
he's not.
on the score.
No. He would never do that.
He wouldn't.
Oh my god. Because this is the only CC with us we have. No. We actually also have Oscar. You can do a sap if you wanted to. Or not sap.
But they
is it
have to
sap?
be
Yeah.
out of combat.
True.
Yeah.
That has to be before.
Yeah,
Before.
there's a
Do
rogue.
shamans have hex? I don't know.
We might. I've completely forgotten about this. I
Hex.
can hex. My
hex.
god. Let me just find that in my spellbook.
Hex is a little bit nicer than fear because then you won't accidentally pull things because it's
that is-
Yeah, they say.
That is just I can't
Yeah, at least
believe.
it should.
Did I forget about this entirely? That's just. Lest I also hold you kind of responsible, because I mean, you should have told me this. I've
right,
forgotten
yeah.
about Hex, but I can't
So-
find it.
Not only am I the law master, I'm also the
Yeah, you're also the shaman
talent-
master,
shaman
making sure
master.
that I don't screw this up. I can't find it in my spellbook. It might be, and that's kind of like the beta client stuff. That some skills you have to go learn, and some that you don't. Otherwise, it's tied to
Oh.
talents. In any case, I wouldn't. No.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for it in a little while, because I've run through this and I don't think it's that little frog icon I seem to recall.
Yeah, green one.
You can try to type it to see if it works, like / cast hex. And then if it works, then you can look for it.
No, nothing. Nothing.
We don't need it. We have got this far
yeah,
without it.
Yeah, true. And by
Okay,
the-
this is boss now.
and
Prince
Annie's
Kalasa.
fears have been on point before, so there's no reason to suspect that it will be
Otherwise.
anything but great going
y-
forward.
For sure, did not pull a dragon. Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, he's pulled.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's
All right, we're doing this.
There's gonna be undead spawning from the room
Yes.
on the other side. We have to kill
Oh
those.
my God, he
Okay.
hits like a
Truck.
truck compared to at
I
least.
think we also sometimes get frozen. We have to break
Yeah,
those.
I think so too.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Here's the undead.
Bring
trying
those
to pick
guys
them
in.
up.
Yeah.
They die quite easily
I have
though.
Soul Shatter. There we go.
All right, we're back at it. Do you want to go? Should we just go hero?
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Kill
let's
that
go for
thing. You can, yeah.
Okay, we're going for it.
Nice.
I see no reason why we can't do this. With heroism, I mean, what couldn't we
I am
do?
frozen. You have to kill this on me.
I'm coming.
Nice.
You were one hit away from dying.
So would you say you were snowed in, SNOWMIXY?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You just keep going.
Jokes
don't you?
keep
Good
coming.
one.
Yeah, I
Good
mean-
one.
I'm entombed now,
Gotcha.
and oh my god.
Oh,
gonna-
there's undeads now here. Trying to pick up aggro.
I think we're barely getting out of this. Is he close to being?
He's got like
Well,
40, 40,
yeah.
40%.
44.
All right,
We got this.
because
We got this.
yeah,
Yeah, no
because,
problem.
Well, mana might be.
Remember, you have pots as well.
Maybe
yeah, that's true.
Maybe if I told you that I just kind of have used my pot for this one.
Oh, okay.
Let's assume that I might have done that. I'm gonna get us out of this somehow.
We got this. It's just
Yeah.
14%.
And
Is
we're,
ice block on me?
we're actually gonna get him in the first try.
That's insane.
That's, I mean, I don't think anyone in the chat can dispute that that was unexpected. Very much unexpected.
We actually did it.
I think
We did it.
I got it. Nice.
Congratulations,
I was
everyone.
tagged
That
for
was
rogue.
that was great.
I don't think it's a dagger for a rogue though.
Oh, that's a big dagger.
That
For
is.
spell
Yeah,
power.
this is more for Annie.
Is that a dagger?
Jesus
I'm looking
Christ.
at the.
Yeah.
That is okay. I think it's for
Yeah, this
Annie,
is not
isn't
for rogue.
Someone's
Yeah.
being needy, Annie.
it? Very good.
Well, I need
job,
a dagger
Jim.
with spell power, right?
Yeah, true. We're not
How do
gonna.
you take things?
Yeah, we did it. Good job.
How-
Just right click on the corpse.
on
and-
the corpse of the guy. That
Sounds
sounds
so
kind of morbid.
morbid.
And
But,
'cause
and then just
nothing happens when
Uh,
after that.
there's nothing. That's possibly because there's nothing to loot. The blue item
Okay,
is
right.
because basically you have to roll for it.
Yeah.
And Annie
Uh-huh.
needed.
Okay, I get it. Yeah,
needed that
this I
dagger.
remember now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's coming back to you slowly.
It's coming back.
Awesome. It's coming back.
Could you
Okay,
see?
there's gonna be a lot of people now. It's
Okay.
gonna be the undeads also.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Be ready.
Yeah.
That was a
Oscar,
quick
can you
one.
see yourself giving Wrath of the Lich King Classic a shot after experiencing it here?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very time consuming, so I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
take
yeah,
that
yeah.
into account. But just for enjoyment's sake, of course. Of course, I could.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm slowly experiencing now. Although I don't know if you feel the same, but it's kind of like that trepidation of knowing that if you don't give yourself to it 100%,
Yeah.
that it's not going to give
Then
back
it's not gonna
as
give
much.
anything back. Yeah.
No, that's my friend Jesper, who was playing this, who got me into it back then. He said if you reach level whatever it was, 21 or whatever he said, then you're gonna get hooked. So I stopped before level 21.
That checks out. Yeah.
Very, very, very
I
smart
mean,
of
I
you, I
had
think.
fun playing it, but I was getting close to getting hooked, and I didn't have that time to spend on this. Like he played like every night and every day, like 20 hours a day. It felt like he didn't, of
Right.
course, but that's what
Yeah,
it felt
yeah,
like,
yeah,
and I didn't want to get caught up in that.
I think that's a good way to go.
Yeah.
I remember like way back when in the original like classic World of Warcraft when I was really a kid and didn't know what I was doing. My mom had those like cooking like watch like clocks
the
where
cooking-
you
yeah.
where you kind of set a timer for like, and she set the timer for 20 minutes
That's all you had.
and said
20 minutes.
yeah, 20 minutes, and then I had to swap with my brother. So we would get 40 minutes total, and he didn't want to play World of Warcraft because he wanted to play something else.
Yeah.
And by the way, if like everyone here knows that in 20 minutes you can do nothing in World of Warcraft but run.
Absolutely.
Run
nothing.
somewhere.
Yep.
Especially in classic.
And when we got to where we need to go, it's kind of like, okay, your time's up. You can play 20 minutes again tomorrow or something like
no.
that. Yeah,
Yes,
it
I'll
was
turn in
awful.
this quest tomorrow.
Oh, okay, we're
Wait.
back at
Yeah,
it
but
again.
you can
That
just
was
take
me.
it as an example. Like today, it took us 30 minutes
True.
to get here
Yeah.
with the Zeppelin, and so
Which is understandable, which is it's normal. I mean,
it's all
yeah,
fine.
we did great, and I feel like we found our stride a bit later. But
Yeah.
you know,
But we're here. We're doing it. We beat the first boss even.
we actually beat a boss. And
Yeah, we did.
I don't want to say that I didn't expect it, but
You didn't
still,
expect
it really. It's not, it's coming straight back into it. I mean, and even for the retail players among us, as you've been attesting
We can
to,
skip those.
it's okay. We're skipping those.
Yeah,
All
we
the
can
way
just
over
go
to
on
the
that side here.
Just hug the wall. Yeah.
hug the wall. I remember those phrases.
Hug the wall.
Good old-fashioned lingo.
Splash damage. Hug the
Splash damage. What is, by the way, lingo question for you, Lore Master. What was the name of like the term for when a hunter, say, could sort of pull an enemy around using concussive shot and was it grind? No, I can grind. Was not grinding?
wall. No.
Wait.
I don't actually know.
Like when he could sort of I can't remember the name of it. When he
Grinding.
wouldn't really engage in combat, but just sort of draw.
Kiting?
Yes, kiting. That was
Oh,
right.
kiting.
Yes. See, now I just explained it poorly, so that was what
Yes.
that was.
Okay. Kiting. Yeah.
Are we
Back
gonna?
a little bit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, he's fast.
Okay, we're
Oh,
getting the entire.
It's all
pack
of
here.
them now.
Oh.
Focus the runecaster here.
Runecaster. Yes.
I'll put a skull on him.
Yes, good.
Got
A
it.
skull. I'm gonna
I've
be.
got my cooldowns now.
What is my? Yeah. Okay. Just use those cooldowns.
Just prog everything.
Yeah.
We can do this. I mean,
We just beat the first.
yeah, we
boss
just beat the first
in
boss. I mean,
Utgard Keep.
and we was it. Yeah, we can go Utgard Pinnacle after this. We don't need to be level 78.
I need that mount.
Talking about kiting, by the way, this is something that you do a lot in Arena.
Really? But so in Arena, just so I remember correctly, are you playing 2v2?
I play both 2v2 and 3v3.
Right. And so it's still, just four players, so say 2v2, open up, no holds barred, and there's like particular, and different tactics depending on the class that you get teamed up with, or?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You will know. It's kind of like you usually say it's a bit scripted when you get to a higher level because usually players are playing the exact same way all the time. So you sort of know what their next move is going to be.
Yeah. Okay. But
like chess, maybe.
Yeah, kind of like
mean,
chess. I remember
of.
way back when I dabbled in Arena. It was very brief, and I remember is there still a pyroblast double build, because I remember like the gates like moving up, and you could just see the 2 mages down in the other corner starting to cast. And if they could get both in, then you would die. But if they couldn't get both in, then they were gone because they had no basic function apart from that like 1 double cast. And then maybe that isn't.
There's always like different comps, and everything
Yeah.
is swapping up, especially throughout expansions and seasons. So right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
the rogues are really good, but mages are also really good.
Oh, right. And you're playing Holy Paladin, is that okay? I think we're going to pull an additional one.
We can do
Yeah,
this.
we did.
Yeah,
That's
we.
fine. Yeah, I play Holy Paladin, but I also play every healer.
Oh, right.
right.
So what's your
I love
favorite?
being a healer.
What's your favorite combination then?
For choose,
Yeah, twos.
I like playing with rogues or like a windwalker, which we don't have in Rat because it's a monk.
It's a monk, yeah.
Oh, that's a monk.
Yeah.
See,
And
I
new
like.
class.
Mm-hmm.
I would have no idea. Like a windwalker. I don't even know. I'm
That's
out of
the
touch.
That's the
DPS.
healing, yeah.
All right. Monks can be healers as well, right?
Yes.
They can be tank healers and
Oh,
DPS.
they.
can
Oh, it's
be
kind of like a paladin style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Unlike druid.
Yeah, true too. Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to brush up on this stuff again. Maybe go back and play Dragonflight. If I think that
I'm definitely gonna play Dragonflight.
That-
And there's a new
Dragonflight?
race for a
Yes,
Dragonflight.
New
True,
race
yeah.
class combo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
And a
also,
healer as well.
that just that's also one thing that Blizzard does exceptionally well. I think is that they do great like CG trailers.
Oh,
like it's
yes.
always nice to
Oh,
watch
yes.
a Blizzard CG trailer. They always get you hooked.
Mm-hmm.
So I just watched
is
that
true.
one trailer and it was just awesome with the
Yeah.
stone giant guy. Oh my god! By the way. No,
I'm trying
guys.
to take them up.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. Look at
Focus
this.
on the caster.
By the way, these have ticking bomb. I remember this now. If you have ticking bomb, I think you have to move away from the rest of the group if you can.
Yeah,
that
we can
Chris?
also interrupt it.
True.
And we're only 2 blood elves, right? We
I-
have silence as a racial.
You have silence as racial, yeah. An AoE silence, don't you? Or is it not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Look,
And we get a bit of mana back from it too.
expertise.
You know your thing.
Yeah,
man.
we know our stuff.
You know our stuff.
Oh my god,
I
they do a
love
lot.
blood elves.
They do a lot of damage. These final 2 guys.
There
got
we
this.
go.
Yeah, nothing a little chain heal can't fix.
We got it.
Yeah.
Not
We-
even close.
Again, I'm just. This is sort of slowly hooking me back in. A little bit, maybe. Are any of you, both Annie and SNOWMIXY, are you like gonna include Wrath, like classic versions, in your sort of daily stream, or is it still gonna be like retail all the way?
Rat for sure as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I
cool.
tend to play classic when it's like new. So I have a TPC character.
Right.
I leveled it up, and I also cleared a few tiers of the raid. And then I actually didn't stop until the new Shadowlands expansion. I think it was that timed kind of like
Yeah.
around the same time as Nax or something. I'm not sure exactly what it was. And so that's when I took a break from classic. And then now with Wrath coming, I'm probably gonna play until Dragonflight.
Yeah.
And then depends how much I'm enjoying it. Maybe I'll play longer than that too.
Yeah, it's the same for me as well.
So it kind of depends. I mean, because I'm guessing
Yeah.
that for also for your audience and stuff, you still have to follow up and continuously brush up on what's new in the land of World of Warcraft. Essentially,
Yeah.
where's retail going?
Mm-hmm.
I
And a
mean,
lot of people are interested in both as well. So, like for me, I have a community guild on retail, and then I have a guild in classic as well. And then the same people come back when I come back as well. And then some new people might join too. So we just pick
Oh.
it up from there.
Makes sense. We are at this is a boss.
This is the second
This
boss,
is the
yeah.
boss,
Oh
and
my
I
gosh.
believe
Right.
that you need to kill one first, and then he comes back, and you need to kill the other one while one is
Well,
up.
Logic.
Both have to be dead at the same time.
Oh no.
Is it like that?
Oh, I hope not.
I don't
Oh
know.
no.
What
Well,
it sounded like.
Logic would suggest that the controller has to die first, or
Yes.
that's the scary guy.
Yeah, but I think when you kill him, he will come back like as a
Oh,
ghost
so-
or something, and then you have to
Ah.
kill the other one.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, it is something like this.
Maybe we should try DPSing them down so they die around the same time.
Yes, yeah. So about
So-
25% maybe.
Yeah, and then see if we can sort of like complete, because we have so we can bring both of them down to like 25, 20%. Then I can pop heroism,
Yeah.
and then we could sort of
Heroism.
smash them. That's
Yeah.
kind of that's the grand strategy, by the way. There's nothing more to it. Okay, so skull first down to 20-25%, then X.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's
Okay.
I'm
let's
just
do it.
gonna buff everyone up real quick.
Remember your spell power potions or elixirs?
True. And does everyone have a health stone as well?
No,
No.
Might
could you make a new one maybe?
Yeah.
a table for the health stone.
Yeah, a warlock table.
Yeah, the warlock table. Yeah, true.
The warlock table, obviously.
Oscar, over from this, there's going to be appearing, this well here. Make sure you take something from this well by
soul
right-clicking.
well, to
That
be
will
exact.
grant you some health
Okay.
if you're in a pinch. Obviously, you won't be.
Okay, I have.
No. 'Cause
Yeah.
we have
It's like a
healing.
health
Yeah, of course
potion
not.
kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of like a potion.
So
Okay, are we ready?
Since I have one health, oh no.
Yes.
I think we're ready.
I think we should try and give this a shot. Yeah. Not nervous at all. Okay.
Let's do this.
Leroy.
Jenkins.
That is an old school reference. By
That's
the
a
way.
very old school. reference.
I
I
remember.
have to keep myself from yelling that and running in every time. I do
Yeah.
something.
It's so amazing.
It's awesome.
It's okay if you do.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the aggro.
Okay. So
Big damage.
yeah, I'm.
Oh,
Oh my
What's
God,
he
he
doing?
just.
He's short. Oh, you died as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I can ank for now and
Okay, good.
hopefully get this done.
I think this is one of his abilities because I did have aggro on
oh
him.
no.
Oh, and
yeah.
he's gonna do it
Just-
again.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, so not
Okay.
not a good start. I have to admit.
maybe heroism before.
I'm
down?
gonna but I'm actually out of mana now after this.
I'll
So
give you a blessing of wisdom to get some back.
yes,
think we should
blessing of
switch to,
wisdom will definitely help.
Switch to X.
Oh, he's casting on me.
Yeah, I don't think I can
So
like make him cast on me. I'm dying. I'm trying to heal myself.
yeah. So
Oh,
You have
wait,
soulstone.
those
Take it.
ones?
Take
See
it.
you
yeah,
soon.
I got it.
go.
I'm trying to.
Ah!
I'm trying to get the aggro.
I'm dead again.
Okay. Wait, I bubble this. Maybe he's still. Yeah, he cast
Jesus
me
Really?
or hit
We're-
me.
We're using all the cooldowns that we have.
Okay, we got this.
I mean, he's at 30. Come on, Leszek. Use all your
Oh no, I have aggro.
Oh, I got it
18,
back.
18%,
Oh, cast killed
Execute,
me.
execute.
15%, 13. Come on.
Oh, I'm trying to.
No.
I'm sweating.
Oh
Hey!
Oh
Okay,
no.
but it is as I expected. So we just have to kill him after as well.
Yeah, okay.
It is
So
now.
he comes back.
So after this little tactical exercise, we're ready for the first try, the first real try.
That
of
was
the day.
another scripted moment
Yeah, that-
in the stream.
Yeah, a scripted moment in the stream.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. Just showing you know
Yeah.
how it can be.
Yeah, and how epic the tense and the mood is when
Yeah.
you're just on the cusp of a great victory.
I
so
started
now we're ready
sweating,
to go.
man.
Yeah, now we're ready to go, and I'm sure. By the way, when we wiped the first time, there was actually some mobs that spawned that kind of patrolled the hall. So I think we need to run as a group,
Oh yeah.
like
Oh
some
yeah.
some handlers beforehand, which we survived while we were talking. So just. I'm watching you, Annie, run by yourself currently, and I don't want anything bad
Annie's
to
got
happen.
It's
this.
okay.
Just follow Annie.
I don't see anything yet. We should be
Good,
okay.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
we cleared here, so
Yeah,
it should
yeah,
be
we're
fine.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's
No.
Leroy Jenkins this shit.
Exactly. So Oscar,
I printed a T-shirt once for a show because I saw that clip and I laughed my ass off every time I saw it. And my friends, I had several friends who was so into this game, And I wore it on stage one day when I knew that they were going to be there in Gothenburg. We played outside here.
That's
And
amazing.
not many people understood it, but those who did loved it, of course.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a niche group. I'm sure it mattered a lot
No.
to the people who watched that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Speaking
exactly.
of playing, are you going? You're going touring again as well soon, aren't you? Like for a long, as far as I could see on the webpage, like a long tour.
Oh.
Yes, we got a festival in Sweden or a show in Sweden this weekend, and after that we do a pretty long one. We're gonna be home 2 days in like 6 weeks or something. So that's gonna be a
Oh
long one.
wow, that's
God.
crazy.
Yeah, that's a long
It's the first
time.
yes, and it's the first long one that we've done. The longest one since the pandemic ended, or since we were allowed to go out and play again. We've only been gone for 5 or 6 days. So this is gonna be a pretty grueling, I think. Not for just being out, but for being away from home. That's the
Yeah,
worst
I
part.
can understand that. Yeah. Is there also a part of you that's looking forward to it? I mean,
Yes, of
since
course.
since it's been coming up and it's been something that you wouldn't have been able to do otherwise in any way,
Yeah,
shape, or form.
yeah, no, absolutely. You're rooting forward to it. It's just I know what I'm gonna feel like after 2 weeks. It's always the same. It has always been. The first 2 weeks is fun, new, exciting, and then after 2 weeks, sort of the
Yeah.
the monotony sets in somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything is the same, even though it's a different city.
Yeah,
But this
yeah.
time it's fun because we're going to Latin America, which is we haven't been there for 5 years, so that's going to be
That's so fun.
really, really cool. Yeah.
Oh, that
And we
seems.
play with Halloween too, which maybe everybody doesn't know that, but Halloween is a big band in our own genre, and we do a tour with them. So it's going to be big this time, really big.
Oh, that's fantastic. So Halloween, when you said there was a band in its own genre, what kind of genre are you talking about?
In our own genre, I mean heavy metal.
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like- yeah.
Like, but also like melodic heavy metal, where there is
Yeah.
kind of like because when I listen to Hammerfall, that's kind of what strikes me as well is there is sort of these, if you permit me saying, these like kind of 80s. It is very sort of melodic structure, definitely not something where sort of it's brutal, where it's thumping in a way. It is.
No, there's clean vocals. I think that
Yeah.
makes all the difference for a lot of people, one way or another, I guess.
Yeah. I think so as well. Also makes it easier for potential newcomers to come into because you can kind of appreciate a basic melodic structure. So it's not like you're getting hammered. So I think
No, that's true. There's a lot of melody
Hammered.
in our music.
hammered. By
That
the way,
is.
that was unintentional. That was unintentional.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
But you do approve, right, Oscar? You do approve.
100%.
Good.
Are we
Yeah,
ready
silly
again?
jokes is my favorite. Yes, I'm ready.
I think we are.
All right, let's give this a freaking shot.
Let's get
Okay,
this
let's
first-
do it again.
Do you want heroism just right out of the gate?
No. Just wait for it.
I think we do it after we kill
All right,
the skull.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We just try to kill Skull and then we hero and kill the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Also, maybe I can range him on that that charge that he does continuously.
Oh, maybe.
I'm gonna stand right at the edge here.
Either that or we need to stack. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe
Because
that.
maybe he charge if people are too far away.
Oh, that might be the case. Oh,
I
again,
don't know which one.
we will
should go for.
definitely find out either way.
We try both.
Yeah, he throws out some shadow bolts. It doesn't. Is he affected by aggro? That caster guy?
It doesn't seem
No,
like
I
it
think
right
he
now.
does it randomly. Oh,
Yeah.
there's the charge.
Jesus.
I think I ranged him. Maybe.
I'll move back and swell in, see if that works.
Oh.
He's almost dead now.
We can do it.
Okay, want me to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could send it there.
Oh.
Let's go.
Right, only one guy left.
Just bring him down.
sweating.
Bring him down.
Sweating pellets.
Yeah, I'm also sweating. Yeah. I want this. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
He got me on the shadow
No, we
bolt
can
thing.
still do it.
This time you got him.
We can
This
still do it.
time
We
it
can still
cannot
do it.
fail.
I'm trying to stay alive.
Yes, because otherwise I won't
I'm
have
gonna
a
bubble.
res. Boom, guys.
Yes!
Nice.
Boom,
We did
guys.
it.
Yes, thank you. That was awesome. That
Good
was awesome.
job.
And I think
That was great.
that weapon could, I don't know if what your spec is, Oscar, but it is a one-handed weapon for a rogue.
Yeah.
Can
it
they
made
have
it
Okay.
this
work.
weapon?
Could be.
What should I do now then?
Press the need button. The dice.
Okay. Need button.
I'm so happy that we're able to give you the. Oh no! You press the greed button.
I think you-
Need. I thought you said need. Sorry.
All right, well, I think in Wrath you can trade items, can't you? No.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
soulbound for
sure.
You should be
me.
able to know.
It's soulbound for me.
It's
I'm
so
so-
bad.
Oh,
I'm
now?
so sorry, Oscar.
Yeah, that's what it said. No
Oh
worries.
no.
Oh no.
Well, the most important thing was that we got the boss down. That is definitely the most
Absolutely.
important part. Okay, fantastic.
I think there's only one boss left now.
Really?
Maybe if we really
Yeah.
really go
Push for
at
it, we
this
can do it.
really strongly because we
Okay,
have.
let's try to skip here then.
Okay, do you
So
want to try?
just hug this
Okay.
stairs here.
Oscar, follow me.
I'm checking so everyone gets through, else I would do the aggro. Okay, it's looking
we're
good.
not doing that.
Yes, we did it.
Got it.
That worked well.
Oh,
Ooh, that was a
Nice.
broad bend, but it worked.
watch me pull them now.
No,
accidentally.
you're not going to. You're not going to do that. That
Do we
was
need that?
that was great. Are we going up one more set of stairs, or are we out here?
I think we need to
No,
go...
we're going up.
Yeah,
Don't
we're going
forget to
up.
take your quest items too. The weapons.
I actually just forgotten all this time.
You forgot.
Yeah, well,
I finished
it's the
it.
beta. It doesn't
Okay,
really.
It
wait.
doesn't matter.
This is a big pull.
This is a big
Yeah,
hole.
this-
Unless you can split it,
Poor
I don't
guys.
know.
I will try.
Now I'm really nervous again,
Oh no.
and it just went away, and now it's back.
Oh,
Oh my God!
No,
No,
it's
all
not
right.
worth them.
oh no.
For
oh,
a
no.
second, it looked like it was only going to be that one guy.
Oh, let's
Oh, there's
go
even
down
more.
the stairs.
Yeah, let's take them more down, more down.
So we have them stacking. I'm gonna try to silence him.
Now we have the shield up. Okay.
Okay, I'm bringing them down here, so all is stacked.
Oh my God! They do a nifty little spin.
A nifty little
Little
spin.
nifty little spin.
They seem to
That's
do
so
AoE
cute.
damage, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. Oscar's taking a lot of damage, but maybe something a little
Yeah, I
chain
was in the
heal.
wrong place.
I will give him sack. Hand of sacrifice. I take some of his damage.
Nice.
Yes. Look, we're just
Thank you.
powering through this.
We're learning.
Yeah, I think. Look at how we've shaped up as a group.
Nice.
I'm getting back into it as well. I mean. All right. Okay. Last one.
There we go. Now we're going outstairs. Or outside.
I mean, outstairs. We are going there.
Do it.
Outstairs.
Yeah. That's both
I blame
up
the
and
Swedish.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, let's go outstairs. Okay. Are we at the last boss now, by the way?
No, we need
Uh,
to...
Almost.
Yeah,
I'm-
we're almost there.
I'm
Couple
set
of
to-
packs left.
Let's try and see if we can
Sorry.
really rush this. Because I feel like we can.
Does Rogue have Shroud in Wrath? Probably not, right?
That doesn't sound
I
immediately
don't
like a
think
rat
so.
thing.
Okay,
I could be
let's
wrong.
do this
Is that
one.
in the spell book?
Yeah, I don't know if you can take a look in the spellbook.
Yeah, I don't
I am
know if they
looking at
have something like that.
Maybe the chat is always right on this.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, chat. Does Rogue have Shroud?
My guess is
I
no.
don't see it.
Yeah, my guess
I
is
see
no as
stealth
well.
and sap and stuff, but no shroud.
Sap could still. Oh, well,
No.
we're doing fine.
Just saying
We're-
no.
Okay,
There's
fair
some-
enough.
okay.
Thank you, chat. But look at this. Like we are weaving between these. We can do this. I feel.
Okay, I can drag this to the other pool to make it faster.
Oh my God! You
We're
did.
shame pulling now.
Oh my God! Okay.
No, I don't
Oh,
know.
oh, there's a dragon coming.
Okay, we're doing the chain pull. Okay.
Perfect, okay.
Dragon.
I wish it would have been told, but okay.
3 dragons.
Let's
I,
just
I
do
just
that.
thought about it now. eh?
All right. Yeah, that's true. You talked about it just as you were doing it.
You were doing it.
Okay. I'm taking damage from somewhere, and it feels like that guy
should
on the
not
ground is
happen.
harpooning me.
Yeah, I think it's the throw thing.
Yeah, and I
but
don't
we can
think-
interrupt it.
Yeah, and I don't think it's aggro related. I just think it's like splash.
Yeah.
Get the guy off the Drake. That's the next thing.
We can see the last platform though, where the boss is.
You're kidding. We're actually like we're in
We're-
with a shot of taking this instance down.
I can almost.
But can we all agree that the going into the dungeon was the right call?
Yes,
it was the
definitely.
right
Ah,
call.
definitely.
For sure.
For sure.
Good.
Okay, we can mount up here actually.
Nice.
What,
And I can give us Crusader Aura. Make
yes,
us even
please.
faster.
Okay, good. There's one pack down there.
This is the last pack, should be.
All right. Okay, last pack. Oh. Oh shit.
Oh, they're throwing as well.
I'm for this pack. I didn't have the chance to to drink. So
It's fine.
Let's hope for the best.
It doesn't matter anymore, guys. We're on a high. We can do
got
this.
this.
We don't need mana. We don't need help.
I've been told that we don't have a lot of time left, but I feel like we just have to. We can power through.
We can do the last boss, I'm
yeah,
sure.
I think so too.
So this guy,
It's time. Yep.
he like dies and then he does a AoE thing and we have to hide behind the pillar. I'm pretty
Right.
sure.
Yes, you
give me
have to line it behind the
Give me a
pillar.
sec to get my mana back.
Because I think he dies and he comes back as a skeleton or something.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you just have to
If I
go
remember
back,
correctly.
go behind the pillars. He does it like an AoE. I'm sure he has
Yeah.
like a voice cue thing that he does as well.
He will be casting a thing and you will see then and then you just run behind.
All right.
I think it looks like a big bubble around him too, so it should be visible.
Should be something.
Maybe.
It
Alright.
could be
Yeah,
ads spawning here too. I'm
Do you-
not sure.
Do you want heroism right off the bat? Off the bat?
We have
Where's-
CD on it for
We're
3
still,
minutes.
Oh, it's
We're
3
still
minutes. Yeah, that's
sated, yeah.
true. Okay, I'm just gonna give it to you as soon as
Yeah.
the
It's
debuff's
available.
out.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Okay, are we ready for last boss?
Let's
Yes.
do this.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Yes.
come on, guys.
Wait, I just gotta buff everyone
yeah.
first.
We don't have time.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Let's go.
I'll paint my face with your blood. That's good. That's a good start.
Good opening line.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
promising.
Cool, yeah. Oh, he also hits very hard, by the way.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that would you have to dodge. I'm aiming him away.
Ingvar the Plunder roars. That's bad, right?
I have no idea what that is.
We'll find out.
Well, he roars.
Yep. Oh, watch out for this.
Oh no.
Oh
Bang.
my god!
What
Oh,
did
no.
this do?
That hit hard.
He's
It hit. You
Yeah,
were like
killed
behind
me.
him too.
That was tough.
Oh,
Well,
roar
we're-
silence you if you cast when it goes off.
Well, he's about to die, so I'm guessing that we're gonna get to the skeleton phase.
Yeah, and I think we need to hide right after.
We're gonna need to line of sight here.
Alright.
Yeah, go to pillars.
Oh, go to pillars. Please, please, for the love of God.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just. Okay, and. This is also taking a long time.
Yeah.
The RP.
Fancy
Yeah,
RP.
RP.
Yeah, that's the RP, yeah. Okay, I return
Okay,
second
there
chance,
it was.
Dreadful roll.
second chance to carve your skull, which is good. Okay, I think, yeah, 25 seconds on heroism. Come on, guys.
We can do it.
We're actually doing this, guys.
I can feel it calling in the air tonight, obviously.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, that does not look good.
Here, no, never mind. It's just the roar. I thought that was gonna be the cast.
We're all on edge.
Watch
here.
out for this.
And there we have it.
Perfect.
He's
Oh.
not doing it.
You are taking a lot of damage.
Did we break him?
Let's,
Oh, jeez.
I
what
think it's
happened?
because of that. It was the
Oh,
the hammer of. Oh, by the way, I died too.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, no, you guys! Bubble!
We're so close.
Yay!
That
We did
was
it.
Great job.
absolutely fantastic.
I'm just gonna go ahead and knead on this axe.
Yeah, you press need, Lessa. You
I press
deserve
need.
that with all your might.
Yes.
So I think actually that's all we have time for. So I think there's nothing less for us to do but to say thank you, Oscar Dronjak from the band Hammerfall. I'm sure a lot of people are waiting eagerly for you to get out of World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King,
back on
and
stage.
on tour to hear all of the amazing songs made throughout the past 20 odd years. And thank you so much, SNOWMIXY and AnnieFuchsia, for joining us here today. It was an absolute pleasure.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah,
so much
thanks
for
for
having
having
us.
me.
It was really fun.
It's our
Thank you.
pleasure.
It's us thanking you. So,
Yes, definitely.
yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll see you out there in Northrend.
Yes.
And-
We had forgotten. Did you think we had forgotten?
Nothing, boys. I can sit right
Has just begun.
Not my king yet.
Watch you do this.
Sergeant Hussein, come for God of your father! Of your people! For all the lives you've stolen!
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas. When my days have come to an end, you shall be king.